It looks like it's coming back. Slowly but surely. Okay. I think we're back. No, the internet disconnected. Oh, we just lost internet. Just randomly. It doesn't happen often. But when it does, it's a huge deal. The worst part is, or the funniest part is, the music on the stream just didn't stop whatsoever. And it's all just online. Yeah, unfortunately we DC'd. Which is a shame, but it is what it is. On the plus side, we DC'd without dropping any frames. So that's something. Oh boy, we're against, like, old heroes? Okay, that's a turn. That kind of suits us, though, because our hand is kind of ass here. Alright, we go dig, search Misk. We summon Ovi. We probably should have really done the Misk first here, but we're doing this out of order, because we're a little bit flustered. Go, Misk! Alright, we'll grab the baby. We go Misk into Arch. Arch effect. Pop the baby. Grab the pill. Baby effect. I mean, we just grab Rex, right? There's no real reason to get anything else. Then we'll go into Linkuriboh. So now the question is, do we bother just, like, using Linkuriboh to climb? I mean, we could. We could just do this using this and this. Out comes Pentastag. Following that, we will go double Evo. We'll go 1. We'll go 2. Summon out UTC. Bring Giant Rex out. Then I mean, I guess we'll just do this. Having interaction for his turn is probably the best thing I could have. And then we'll just go to... Oh, actually, I could just do this, right? Yeah, we can't do that, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Right, we'll just go battle. Because he's already level 4. If it was anything other than level 4, we could, like, interact with it, but we can't. Yeah, welcome back, sis. Unfortunately, we, our internet just kind of dropped randomly, which doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's a big pain. It is a big pain. Hopefully it stays up for the rest of this. The thing is, the internet, like, very, very, very rarely drops here. But, you know, like, once a month, it just kind of goes, and it's like, there's not really much we can do about it. Sometimes when it drops, though, it drops, like, for, like an hour, right? And then it'll be, like, on, off, on, off, on, off. But, like, I think this time is just a one and done. Doesn't happen often a lot lately, though. Maybe your contact provider and tell them you want to swap. You say that, we disconnected once in, like, the last month. Like, we disconnected once, I want to say, like, 3 weeks ago? Maybe actually 4 weeks ago? This hand is kind of bad. We're going to have to really hope we get a good top deck here. I mean, Misk off the top would be perfect. If we get Misk off the top, like, this is just a good hand. The issue is there's a lot of bad draws. Plus no burn. He can negate Misk. Well, I mean, this hand we are very limited to what we can do regardless, right? So we basically have to summon this and hope it works. It doesn't have a Crystal Wing. And also you can't negate Misk with Crystal Wing. I'm trying to think now. Can you negate Misk with Crystal Wing? Yeah, you can't do it with Clear Wing. You can do it with Crystal. It's just any monster effect from anywhere, right? Right. We go OV. OV effect is going to get us to Misk. Okay, so we have that online. We can get another level 1 out of the deck, which is like Link material. We don't need to do it right now. For now, we're going to go into Linkaribo. If we activate, we can get that in the graveyard. It comes down to, like, are we just going to, like, link into that? Which we probably are, based on what we have here. If we're just linking, it doesn't matter. We should just use the 1. So I'd rather have the baby just have access to it. Right, we'll go 1. We'll go 2. Summon out Phoenix. Phoenix effect. Scud Giant. We'll hit this one. Is this going to do anything important? I mean, that is kind of important. Should probably deal with this. Although right now he can only pop Phoenix, so that doesn't matter too much. We'll go double Eva Pill. We go 1, we go 2. We summon the mighty Overtex. Summon out Rex. I mean, we basically have to just summon this, right? We don't really get a say in that, because we can't make room yet. So we go Lagia. Then we'll go UTC. And we'll go ahead and use UTC here. Go to battle. We'll just send this so that hopefully nothing like random triggers. He's going to Book of Eclipse. We're going to just be like, no. The power of no! Oh, what's he got? He's got the Kiteroid, okay. So we still have a Spell Trap negate, and he's in top deck mode. Let's see what else he's got. I still think there was probably no better play we could make. I think this was probably the best. Puts the card back. That was it. I mean, the annoying thing is that depending on what he's got, I might still not be able to kill him through this. If he just, like, drew a Kiteroid again, I'd be like, Alright, we managed to beat the weird Wind Witch build. It's at least something, I suppose. Alright, let's see what our next opponent's going to be. Luxiferis from Uruguay. At least the stream relaunch means VOD will be all speed, not DMC'd. I mean, yeah. Depends how we upload it. We might just upload both anyway. Because like the VOD gets deleted after 7 days anyway, right? So it's the one that gets uploaded to YouTube that matters. Okay, we're going second into salads. Going second into salads is always really awkward. Just because, like, if we can't kill them in one go, we want to have, like, Dweller up for the follow-up for their turn. But Dweller doesn't help us kill them. And if we don't find a misc or a way to misc, it might not matter anyway. It's the reason we only play 20 cards, right? Is because we want to just find misc above all else. Which is why we have like 3 misc, we have 3 OV, and we have 3 Fossilic. So we've got 9 ways to get to misc. Like, theoretically, this hand still gets there, but it's not remotely pretty, right? We have to go summon Arch, pop baby, get OV, get misc. And that means that's like so many different times when your opponent can like interrupt you. Mirage Stallion. Mirage Stallion in attack mode. Don't see that often. This is definitely a matchup I'd rather go first into. I think it's pretty much most matchups I'd rather go first into. I mean, maybe not something like, I don't know, Subterror maybe? Obviously, we don't want to go first into Hero, but I think the majority we want to go first into. Activate Sanctuary. Make a Sunlight Wolf. How many back rows, the question? Because the really sad part is that, like, he's done all this. He's got 3 cards on the field. He has 5 cards in hand. He now has 6 cards in hand, right? That's the ridiculous thing about this deck. Like, bro starts the duel with 4 cards in hand, and he's +4'd. He's +5'd. And triple back row. So this is, like, the God Open as well. I mean, we're going to summon. He's going to stop us, and we're going to be sad. But we'll do what we can. The other issue is, we've got both our level 1s. Which means we can't just get a free body, we have to go for like a baby Cerosaurus. And obviously we don't want to have double pill in hand either, but we're getting double pill. Right, summon out Ovi. Ovi effect. I mean, it has to be Misc, right? No, we'll activate Misc, and then we'll see if he, like, messes us up at all here. Right. We'll go Linkaribo. Haha! Okay, he's going to go cross-wipe. That doesn't really matter. Because, like, we weren't going to do anything with it anyway. It was just a body to, like, probably make a Phoenix out of. Are you playing the Dino Kaiju? No, we're not playing the Dino Kaiju in this build. We thought about it. And I think there are a lot of times when it is really good. But the issue is I don't know when the best time to use it is. Right? Like against Salads, it's like, do you just use it on Mirage Stallion? Do you use it on... like what, right? That's my current issue. I don't understand the game enough at the moment. Alright, we'll go Misc. I mean, sure, we'll do this. Maybe we should have done another one. Either way, I don't think it matters too much. We'll get out the baby. Well, OV pop baby. Bring back Arch, and then Baby Ceresaurus effect is going to go ahead and get us to Giant Rex. So now, the question is, do we just go for... Because this effect goes off either way, right? It's actually going to send to the graveyard of material for the link summon the Salabergamic monster. Okay, so if we flip it down, it doesn't matter. But it comes down to like what he's going to make. Alright, what we'll do is we'll activate our skill. I'm going to change this. And then I'm going to go ahead and just make it lag either. Oh, we shouldn't have used it in that way around. I don't know, maybe he'll just like throw a spell trap out now. And then it won't matter. No, he's not, okay. In which case we have to just double Evo Pill now. So go 1, 2. Oh, we also don't have enough dinosaurs in the graveyard. We're in a really bad spot here. Making Overtext then is a little bit awkward. We're not going to have a way to get another summon out. Without having 2 dinos in the graveyard, it makes life very difficult for us. So I think we are just going to summon out this Tyranno. It's awkward. This is very awkward. So now we'll go ahead and activate Tyranno's effect. Okay. We only have 1 spell trap negate is our current issue. Other than that, this isn't looking too bad. We'll go to battle. We'll attack this one. We'll activate his effect. We'll attack into this. Special hand, it gets effects immediately as link summon link monster materials you control, including summon monster, can't attack direct, banish off the graveyard. I think this is fine. So now he'll make like the Balinks and then protect the Balinks, right? Okay, we don't care about that either. Yes. We're attacking this. We'll activate the effect. And we attack this. And now whatever that is, we just negate it with Lagia, right? What does that one do? So it just stops him from taking damage. Swing. Swing. Banish Scuffing Graveyard, destroy that monster you control. Okay. We're fine, guys. We're fine. I got a little bit awkward, but we did it. You could use it on Mirage to turn off Shell and Transcendence, for example. I think that's all well and good. The issue is, like, when do you search it, right? Because, like, you can search it off of Ovi, which, like, isn't bad, but then if you're searching that off of Ovi, you're not searching UCT or Giant Rex. And I don't know if getting rid of it is work. Because, like, there, the only thing that Shell did was, like, get rid of Linkaribo. Which, like, that wasn't a big deal. Like, it doesn't really matter most of the time. It's going to depend what your hand is. But I don't think, like, Mirage Stalio on its own is enough of a reason for me to put it in. Now, like, Hot Red Dragon Abyss, right? I'm like, now that, I'd like to kaiju that off the board a lot of the time. That one can be a bit more of a pain in the ass to play through. If you have Mist, you're probably fine versus most things. Yes, generally, yes. There are some things that are still a pain, like continuous effects, like Floodgates, Fiendish Chain is obviously still really annoying. UCT will set the non-link monsters. Yeah. Misk is my favorite card this meta. I love ignoring interaction. It's one of those things, though, right, where it turns off a lot of interaction, but not all of it, right? Like, there are still ways to play through Misk. Like, Misk is not a blanket, haha, I just, like, win. We're going first again into Heroes! This is actually a really good hand into Heroes. This is still not easy to, like, just auto-win. Because we still have to just deal with the bullshit he's going to have, but we'll do what we can. Alright, Arc pops Baby. Grab Pill. Baby effect here. We can't do absolute full combo, but we're going to do most combo. So we'll go Rex. No! I've done it again. We were supposed to click Ovi. I'm so stupid, bro. Oh my god. I've done it again. We skipped a step. We skipped ahead. It's Ovi into Rex, not Baby into Rex. That's twice we've done that now. We never do this as well. We never do this. Yet today we've done it twice. Which is so, like... Because we shouldn't be doing that. We really shouldn't be doing that. Because this is where we would send... I mean, we're basically just cooked at this point. We'll do what we can, but, like, this is so bad. We're going to have, like, no interaction for his turn. Ah, I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed, bro. I'm so... Alright. I mean, we're probably cooked either way. Uses Dragonic Contact. Discards Wise Man as well. Okay. It's playing the Wise Man package. I mean, we're probably screwed. But we'll see what happens. Is this a quick effect? Yeah, the issue is the bloody Super Poly, really. But during your opponent's turn. Okay, it's not a quick effect. So I can just Misk now. Okay, so he has to Super Poly us Battle Phase. Which again, he can still do. He can still get rid of the UTC and then just attack us for game. If he can make a big enough board, which he should be able to do, right? Like, it shouldn't be difficult for him to kill us through this. Maybe. I mean, if he tries... What's the correct play? So, he needs to go battle... He needs to get just enough to threaten me to use UTC. Then go to battle. I use UTC. Then he continues comboing and then kills me through that. That's what he wants to do. Okay. I mean, this is fine. But again, if he just goes battle now, I have to UTC. Actually, do I have to UTC? I mean, kind of. I can't really, like, just let this go through. I'd take 1,000, then I'd lose this on the follow-up, and I'd have nothing left. Whereas if I use UTC, I can pop with Baby. Yes, I'll allow this. I'm just going to let him go. I'm going to let him go. I think he thought I was going to use UTC there. He didn't want to actually go to battle phase, though. Couldn't he have just killed me if he just activated Super Poly there? Like, attack over that Super Poly, my guy away. And then we just die. Well. After the colossal, like, mistake we made at the start, we really have, like, no right to even be in this game whatsoever. So let's just see what happens here. He can't special summon after Neo's fusion. Oh, is that a line on this? For the rest of the Thanos covers, you cannot special summon monsters. Oh, okay, okay. I mean, that's just a little line in there that we've just never bothered to read. Well, all of his interaction is now gone, so we are feeling pretty good about this, somewhat. And get out Ovi. Activate Ovi. What do we even want at this stage? Getting another Ovi doesn't do anything for us. We haven't normaled yet. Getting that does nothing. Getting that does nothing. Do we just grab another UTC? Like, what else are we doing with... I mean, we could just get a 4. I'll tell you, we'll just get a 4. Well, then the issue is, like... Well, do we even have a non-dino? We don't. So I'd have to get something to get a non-dino into the grave, which we just don't have. Oh, this is really awkward, actually. We've made this very difficult for ourselves. God, why did I do this? Why do I do this to myself? I mean, we still technically have lethal, as long as he doesn't have anything. I think we just go to battle here, to be honest. Like, as long as he hasn't got Kite-Roid, we should still just win here. Okay, yeah. Right, we made so many misplays. We made so many mistakes there. But it didn't matter because he didn't have Kite-Roid. He's going to summon off fusion. He can't because it's face down. We learnt that when Shui told us about it. Alright. We're against AAA. Let's see what AAA's got for us. Luna versus Rex Raptor. Alright. Archive skill. Could be anything. When to get a level up. That would be really nice. I'd really like to get a level up. Dino Awakening versus Maid Downtime. Okay. We've had actually very bad results against this deck, but I think we should have a good matchup into it. I just need to, like, work out where I'm supposed to interrupt it correctly. Pop da baby. We get our last Oviraptor from deck. Do it correctly this time. Oviraptor is going to get us to Giant Rex. And again, we don't skip steps. We go straight to Linkaribo. So far, so good. I mean, he's got some sort of hand trap. Is it Veiler? Is that like what the issue is? He's like, I want to Veiler him, but all of his stuff is immune to being Veilered. Negating the fusion should be good against D-Maids when he grabbed it back from the grave. But the issue is, like, if he just hard activates it and then I negate it, then he could just get it back to his hand again. So, like, it creates like a really weird situation where I need to use 2 negates to deal with it. I'm thinking we might just try to just stop him from just summoning at all. Like, anytime he gets a monster on the field, we're just going to try and stop it from, like, landing. And what better way to do that than with Ensemble Robin? Go double Evo pill. 1, 2. We have to go conduct the Tyranno here. I guess we will put it face up attack, just in case he does get to is Xiao. And we'll go Lagia. Alright, this is the best we've got. Let's see if we can stop him. I did it! What did you do, Dragson? Watch him just like Dark Hole. And I'm just like, oh, well, there goes my negate. I played against someone the other day who went Dark Hole, I went negate, he went Dark Hole. And I was like, you jerk. The delay is probably that one big pink dragon in hand. Oh, right. Yeah, the one which like summons a 4. Nudyal. Okay, sends Kitchen. Grabs Chamber. If Chamber gets normaled, I think I will just negate it with Lagia. I straight up just do not want him having that on the field. I don't want him getting the effect. I don't want him having a Dragon Maid just on the field ready. Now if he wants to get another one on the field, he has to special summon it. And if he special summons, Robin can put it back in his hand. Okay, so far so good. UTC is a really weird draw there. Right, we're going to summon Ovi. We're going to activate Ovi. Watch him play like Needle Ceiling or some shit. We're going to grab Misk here. I mean, we'll take it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm bad with the names. I mean, I don't blame you for being bad with the names, mate. Like, especially all the mixed up dragon names, which are just all over the place. I beat Hero using Suship. Nice, Dragson. That's what we want to hear. His trap lets him play around Robin. He can bounce to search before you bounce it. That's fine, though, because my goal is just for him not to have a monster on the field. So, like, I don't care if he summons, puts it back, because it's no longer on the field. If anything, I forced him to use the trap, right? That's the way I look at it anyway. Like, the way I look at it is, if I can just keep him off of monsters straight up, that is the best case scenario. Because, like, if he has monsters on the field, he can do bits and bobs, right? He can get the fusion back from the graveyard. Come on, let me go second, please. Please. Ah! Ah! I mean, we beat the last hero going second, but, like, we really shouldn't. Again, this is another really good hand. So we need to hold Dig to get another Misk. That is what needs to happen here. Which means we can't do full combo, but we can do, like, a lot of the combo. Right. We need to search Ovi here. We need to not make the mistake we made last time. We'll take it. We'll take it. That doesn't matter. Summon Chamber. He activates to search. You chain Robin. He chains Trap. He bounces, search to high level, adds the fusion off Chamber, then makes big fusion. Lagia is better into Maid. Well, first off, that doesn't matter, right? We didn't use Robin on a Chamber. Second off, if he wants to get another Chamber out, he has to special summon it, right? So he'd have to use a spell card to get it out, or use the Tidying, right? So once that's spent, it's then there. Then we put that back in his hand, right? He chains his trap, puts it back in the hand, and then gets to grab another card, right? Again, that's still completely fine. Because now, if he goes for another special summon, so if he activates the fusion spell, we still have Robin to bounce the fusion monster that gets summoned, right? So, like, we're still in control of the game at that point. Like, and at that point, he now can't bring back the fusion to his hand because he no longer has a monster on field to put back in his hand to get the fusion back to his hand. So, like, we're still in a winning position. So, like, it still seems fine to me. Like, the way I wanted it to happen, it happened. And the way it looks in my head still seems fine. Okay, so this is going to be what? Borrel? God, I haven't played against Borrel Link in ages. This is not great. We will have to try and make do. So we'll go Misk. We're not going to chain Misk to Misk. That would be silly. There is no reason whatsoever to use this Archosaur's effect. So we'll just go to Linkuriboh. Then we're just going to put the Linkuriboh back. Is there even a reason to do this? Oh yeah, because we need to activate that, that's why. Having you does literally nothing for me. Just going to get rid of you. We have to just pill here, because we don't really have basically any option at all. Outcomes UT... Is this just UTC pass? Is there literally just nothing else to do here? Like, I could summon out a guy, but like, what does that do for me? I think it's UTC pass. Ooh. Yeah, not opening baby is really bad. Summons multi-rocket. I guess I'm gonna do this now. Just because I don't want him to, like, set stuff up. At the very least, I'm now protected until the battle phase. The only other issue is, he's gonna have Link monsters, right? And I can't flip them down. Activates Quick Launch. So this is where it gets tricky, because he's going to summon out the one that pops itself. Or that can pop itself, I should say. Do I just do this now? I'm just going to do this now. He's got 2 monsters. I don't know if this is, like, the correct time to do this, but, like... We'll go OV defense. Like, if we lose the OV, it sucks, but I think... I don't know, actually, because he's like, if he makes Boral Sword... I don't know if it's going to be easier for him to make Boral Sword, though, with this setup. We'll just grab Misk. I think Misk is probably the best option here. Obviously, best case scenario, he just ends his turn, right? He just has a second quick launch. I mean, we couldn't predict that. Can this one, can it pop face downs? One face-up card you control. Okay. So that's at least something. Hey! I think he thought it could pop face downs. Because obviously he can't use the EMZ. So the only card he could pop was himself, and that doesn't really get him anywhere. It's a bit of a weird one though, right? Like, we still haven't really gotten into, like, meta decks yet. Like, we played against one Salad. Oh, here we go. They're going second. Right, the issue is, if he's smart, he should almost always win this. Because all he has to do is use Fiendish Chain at the right time, and we get absolutely cooked. And we have an open Misk, which means we go Fossil Dig. He uses Abyss to negate Fossil Dig. So that's just like Fossil Dig down. That's just like a -1 for us, which is really bad. I mean, there's a chance he, like, doesn't end on, like, the full combo, but, like, it's almost guaranteed he ends on at least, like, 2 negations. It'll be 3, a minimum 3 points of interaction. If we draw UTC off the top, not UTC, if we draw Misk off the top, we're feeling okay. But still not good. Because all he has to do, again, is just search out the... Why has he only got one card left in his hand? Red Rising. Okay, so let's get some an extra summon of a Rezo. Brings back Crimson. Crimson effect. Gets out the 2 and the 1. There's the 2. Oh, we're getting the 2 and the 2. Wait, is that red? Okay. We're gaining 2100 life. You don't see that very often. What do we make now, though? Just 8? We go into... We haven't used the skill to summon one yet, either. Okay, we go for Scarred. Vision effect. Add Golem. Golem we can play through. We can't play through Chain. Makes red Nova. So Nova now means that he can use the skill to search Chain. Gets the free RDA. Special summons the Cyclone Resonator. Go into Hot Red. So Hot Red is the pain in the ass, because that negates Fossil Dig. Gets back Vision, Specials Vision. Activates the effect, grabs Chain. Yeah, Chain is the annoying part. But, like, if he just uses it wrong, we might be fine. Right, Misk. That's not a Misk. I think we still just have to go dig first. It might make the difference, though. I have to bait the negate. And I have to get the Misk. Otherwise, nothing else is going to work. So we Fossil Dig. He uses Abyss to negate Fossil Dig. This board looks much more fair without the Void Ogre. Yeah, Void Ogre plus Abyss, we would be just absolutely cooked. We couldn't play through absolutely anything. But if we just open Misk, we could play through all of this. Well, it's the Chain is the only annoying part. Because now, because we had to use that on that, now we go Misk, and then we bring out Arch. If he just negates Arch, we are in such a bad spot. Like, we can still kind of do things, but we are in a really bad spot. So, like, in my opinion, when playing against dinosaurs, this is where you chain. Because, like, stopping the Arch effect is so impactful. Okay, so he hasn't done that, so now we're looking to be in a fantastic position right now. Alright, Ovi's going to come out. Ovi effect. We have to grab Rex. We don't get a say in that. In other words... Linkaribo. We still haven't normaled yet as well, which is big. That means we can use the skill. Send Rex. Summon out Baby Sarah. Activate Ovi. Pop the baby. It doesn't really matter what we summon here. It just has to not be the baby we sent. Here, it can matter a bit more. Depends what we're going to make. If we're making... We've already used that. That's only on 2000 or higher, so we want to make Phoenix, probably. And if we're making Phoenix, we don't need to use anything big. So we might just use Archosaur. So we're going to go 1, and we're going to go 2. So this is here to ideally just bait out the... are we sending you? I mean, you're not doing anything for us. And this is a better follow-up depending on what we get. So I will send this. So I think we probably just go for this. So this should force this. And that will just be used on Phoenix. So now that's just that gone. Which is fantastic, right? How much attack have you? You got 22. So if I make you, it doesn't really do me a lot of good at the moment. Either way, we go double Evo Pill here. I look like Dracula. What does that even mean? We banish. We banish. We summon the mighty UTC. We get Giant Rex. Giant Rex comes out. Now, we go Lagia to negate the last back row he's got. We're going to be 100 off of killing him. Yes, there's not really anything we can do about that. We'll go Tyranno effect. Oh, I could have won this turn. Oh, we have just absolutely punted this. I just realised. We could have used the skill. Oh, maybe we couldn't. Because this is summon, right? Yes. No, we could have still won. Oh, we still can win this turn then. Because now we do this. Also, why is my music stopped? We get the extra normal. Then we go to battle phase. I will attack. I will activate UTC. I will attack. Oh no, he's got a shit ton of life points. That's right. He gained a load of life. I forgot about that. That's kind of important. What does Vision do? Add a spell trap. Okay. Wait, did we still just win? Did we just have that much burn damage? I was like, oh, 2,000 burn. Yeah, that's probably not going to be enough. It was exactly enough. But, the thing to take note of is, again, if he had just used his Fiendish Chain on my Arch right at the start of the game, he would have just won. He absolutely just wins there if he just stops my Arch. But he didn't do that, and therefore I got to play through everything and just kill him. But that is the thing that I've noticed with almost every RDA player, is they never, ever, ever shotgun chain. They always hold it. They always hold it, and they're like, I'm going to use this on like a really important thing. No, you just use it on the Arch. If you just use it on the Arch, most of the time it just ends the turn. They said play Pokemon is more fun than Duel Links. Turns out Pokemon Ladder KCC is KCC just the whole month. I mean, that's like kind of normal. Like when you play like Hearthstone, It's just like you climb up to max rank, and then when you get to max rank, it's just KCCUP, right? So that's like kind of normal. But hello, I see you, I foresee you. Welcome, welcome on in. Alright, chain isn't an activated effect, I guess. Yes. The effect that just negates and stops you from attacking is just a continuous effect, so it just absolutely locks you down. This hand is garbo. Is this a UTC pass hand? I really don't like that. Okay. We dig. I think we take Ovi. Like, this hand is just that bad. Right. We summon Ovi. Ovi effect. Grab the Misk. Activate Misk. Misk grabs Arch. There's no reason to use Arch. So we will just go into Linkuriboh. We have to get Linkuriboh into the graveyard, so we might as well do that. Grab that. Send Rex. Activate Pill. How's it going? It's going pretty good. We've had a couple of, like, missteps. We did disconnect from the internet a while ago, which obviously didn't help. But, all things considered, it's actually looking pretty good. How many monsters do we have in grave? 1. We'll have that plus that. We can put them together, but then we'll still only have 1 in grave, which means getting out the other UTC isn't going to work here. We have no way to get an extra summon, so I think we have to summon out UTC from deck. Just something I didn't really want to do, but, like, I think we have to. You know, when you don't get a good hand, you just have to play with what you've got, right? I have no idea what we're against, so we're just going to make Lagia and just hope Lagia is enough. So the other line we could have done would be, instead of Lagia, specifically make IP, but then we would only have the baby Ceresaurus in hand. And what we want to do ideally is UTT into baby, into Ovi, into Misk, discard Misk. So we wouldn't have a card left in hand. He probably didn't read Misk properly. A lot of them think Misk makes Dinos just unaffected. Yes. Well, I think it's not even that. I think it's unintuitive to just realize that that's how it works. Oh, do we just negate this? This is just a -2 to him. This is probably bad, and this is probably bait. But, like, basically, like, 2 for 1ing him feels so good. The value part of my brain is like, no, we have to do this. You can also waste a material from Dweller sometimes to get Rex Engraved if need be. Yes, but again, I don't like just making Dweller randomly if I don't know what I'm against yet. It's like... I mean, did we see it was Battle Chronicle? We did see it was Battle Chronicle. But, like, I wouldn't make Dweller against Battle Chronicle, right? Okay, that gets him a free draw. Battle Chronicle! Shotgun's Fusion. So this is... okay, so it's not face up specifically. Destroy face at cards you play controls. Okay, so he's going to pop this either way. So I'm going to do this now, because we're going to lose it either way. So we can just get rid of Baby. Which means we'll get Baby's effect off. It's not great. Because he added that with a skill, there wasn't really a better opportunity to do it. Really, I should just know that he was going to do that and just kind of play around it, but we didn't, so... Wait, does he not pop it? Did he make a boo-boo? Or... couldn't he just fuse with the face down? Or is it only the number you control afterwards? I need to read this card again. Destroy face at cards you pick controls up to the number of Blue Eyes White Dragon and Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon used for the fusion. So he could have fused with this and chose not to. Blue Eyes needs to be... Wait, what? Why did I die? You can make the monster you control gain attack equal to the opponent's monster's attack. I see. Well, there's nothing we could have done about that, right? Because the only way... If we don't flip his guys down there, he should just pop our guy, right? He pierced your darkness. Apparently so. I never knew that had a second effect that does that. If you flip them face down, Ultimate Fusion can't use the monsters on the field. I see. Why? Doesn't it just say? By shuffling the fusion monsters listed from your hand, field, or graveyard into the deck. Yeah, this shouldn't say, it shouldn't have to be face up, right? I'm not really sure what the ruling for that is, but... It's a weird one. So did it just not matter what I did? If I flipped him down, the idea was I just wanted Baby to go off, right? I wanted to use Baby's effect to get something out of the body on the board. But if I don't flip down, then he just uses the guy on the field, pops my guy, and then I still die anyway. So I feel like I lose either way. If the monster is face down, who says it's Blue Eyes, you know? Yeah, but you can just use Polymerization to fuse a face down monster that's a Blue Eyes. And it's another fusion card, so logically it would use the exact same, like, logic. This is also a really bad hand, but we're just going to have to do what we can here. I mean, we have to add Mask. Colino shows the opponent what you used, but shuffling into the deck doesn't, I guess. I mean, yeah, there's that. I don't play Blue Eyes, so I played against Blue Eyes a bunch, but I haven't actually played it myself, so I don't really know the ins and outs. There's no reason to use your effect, because we have everything we want and nothing we want to pop. We go Linkaribo. Again, this is going to be a really subpar board, but what else can we do? If we keep opening, like, these really bad hands, like... We're just going to have to hope that our subpar is good enough. I guess we just lose Archosaur here. There's no reason to keep it, is there? Let me go double pill. 1, 2. If I do that, we still have no way to get rid of that. So getting another dinosaur in the graveyard is going to be impossible. So I think, again, it's just... UTC pass, which is really bad, but like again we drew really badly. There's not really a lot we can do about it. Ultimate Fusion for some reason doesn't work that way. It's pretty funny because you can make it fizzle, then the Blue Eyes player is like, huh? I found it out last week and got a lot of Blue Eyes players themselves if they don't know that. Yeah, I think we're just dead, right? Because Bro can just do this and hard win the entire game. Yeah, we'll just go next. I don't think there's a reason to continue there. Like, if we had a good turn 1 open, we can absolutely win that. But with that, there's no way, right? We had UTC as our only form of interaction, and Bro just the skill on its own counters that. Like, Bro didn't need any cards to destroy my board, unfortunately. Could I get a good hand? What is this? We're not playing that. That's just a nothing hand, bro. Jesus Christ. That's like 2 back-to-back awful hands. The thing is, again, we have 9 ways to get to Misk, as well as like opening a arch is also good enough to like make a board. So that's like 11 cards in the deck. We have to find just one of those 11, and we're just finding hands that have nothing, just nothing whatsoever. This isn't a good hand, but like this is playable. Ooh. I really don't like Tenyi. You just don't have the Joey magic for hands, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, so generally, people say that Dino's very bricky. And in my experience, you do brick, but not often, right? Like, you will brick. Like, just, yeah, you will. That's going to happen. Not every hand is going to be a banger. But we don't have, like, that many garnets. And we have so many ways to get to the starters. The issue is, if you're playing against someone that just gets, like, free negates on spell traps. So, like, if you're playing against, like, Hot Red, specifically, that's and I guess the Dino Mirror as well is another really annoying one. There are just some matchups where they can just, like, negate your ways to get to Misk. And then that, like, absolutely shuts everything down, right? That is really good. That was basically the perfect top deck. So when is this effect? When a monster effect is activated. Okay. We go Arch. Pop the baby. Grab the pill. Now, Dinos are kind of the early Blue Eyes where that was bricky, but it was playable. The thing is, again, I think this deck, like I say, it can brick, but like... Oh, we clicked the wrong fucking thing again. I need to stop reading chat while I'm playing because I keep making really stupid mistakes. I'm just so, like, upset with myself right now. That's the third time today I've done that. By the way, I play this a lot off stream. I never make these mistakes off stream. It's only when I'm on stream that I make, like, the really stupid mistakes. Like, we had, like, absolutely everything. We had full combo in its entirety. And we've absolutely fluffed it. We haven't used you yet, so I guess we'll send Baby. We'll go Obi. Obi effect. If I lose this now, I'm gonna be so, like, irritated just at myself. Because, like, we had everything we needed. I mean, I could use his effect to get a pop. It doesn't get me the plus, but it does put the Rex in the graveyard, which is where I'd rather he was. We'll bring back the baby. It doesn't really make much of a difference. I could have also popped his guy, which probably would have been better. Do we just go for that now? We don't need to, and we can still have a Dino. The issue is his effect is going to go off, so I have to make sure we do that when we only have Dinos out. If we go Pill, it actually makes it really annoying for us. Everything is awkward right now. Right, we will activate Dino Awakening. We're going to make this 4. Alright, we're just going to do this. No, because that doesn't do anything. Alright, we're just going to make Lagia. Fuck it. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're just making Lagia. Go Lagia. Go Pill. We go 1. We go 2. Lagia's going to get banished. It's whatever. You don't need Lagia. Lagia is optional. We go Overtex. Giant Rex. Giant Rex effect activates. Then he gets to use his guy and get rid of my guy, right? Which for some reason he hasn't done. We go 1, we go 2. We summon out UTC. Guess we'll just use his effect. Okay, here we go. Maybe I could have just gone to battle. And it just wouldn't have mattered. I think he tried to hit my UTC there. And learnt the hard way that it doesn't work. Take a deep breath and lock in. No, we never lock in here. We throw caution to the wind and just get frustrated. That's the tomato sauce way. Oh, we're on an ad break as well. What damn ad breaks. Ultimate Fusion can use face down Blue Eyes White Dragons for Fusion Summon. However, if you flip alternative face down, his name is no longer Blue Eyes. Ashe. Ashe. That is a very actually important distinction. In which case, Paco Salvador. Oh boy. If we go second, I think we just lose. The only time Tomato locks in is when he's yapping. I mean, kind of true. I always go second against this deck, and I just can't beat this deck going second. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. How's your win rate? It's actually pretty good. What's that? 1, 2... I mean, we did get this, like, triple loss. To be fair, this one was a disconnect. These two were, like, hard bricks where we couldn't do anything. Other than that, we've been on pretty much a bit of a tear. But hello, Zaki boys. Welcome, welcome. Half the wins have been surrenders. I mean, you though, have just summed up duelings. Where half the wins in the game generally are just surrenders. Phoenix Rising. Okay. We'll just hard drop the dig. And we just always grab baby here. Unfortunately, we can't do the god turn because we've opened a arch. So we can do almost full combo, but we can't do full combo. Which is fine, right? Like, most of the combo is still good. Arch effect, pop the baby. Grab the pill. Baby, remember, we do not skip the step. We grab the Overraptor. We use Overraptor effect. We grab UTC. We make Linkaribo. We summon the Linkaribo. We activate our skill. We can click the button correctly. We send the Linkaribo to the graveyard and search the baddie. Oh, we messed that up a little bit. Yes. We very much messed that up. We were supposed to go dig into Giant Rex before that. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We can make do. We will go Overraptor effect. We'll pop. And we will grab... We can't do that either way, so I guess it has to be this. Baby does just get us to Rex. The question becomes... Because we're not going to have anything left in hand either way, so I don't think it matters. We'll grab the Rex anyway. Because we probably go Misk during his turn. I don't really know what I need to beat Gemini, so we're just going to kind of click buttons. But I think we might be okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, don't negate myself. Overtext is going to come out. Then we're going to make UTC. And then we're going to Fossil Dig into Misk. I think this is fine. Because we can pop this for either of our negates. We have this for a negate as well. So we have like Solemn Judgment, we have a Spell Trap negate, we have Flip Down, we have Misk for protection. This is just like a search, right? I mean, what if I just Misk? How does this... I'm just going to drop the Misk. You can equip my guy. I don't know what this does. This lets him send it to the graveyard, right? And grab a level... yeah, level 5 or lower warrior monster to hand. Okay. Phoenix Rising. By the way, I have barely played against this deck, like, ever. So I have really no idea what I'm doing here. I don't know, I'm just going to negate this. Save your negate for Ablation. Okay, well now I know that. Gonna stop the double summon, get the baby out. Summon out Ovi. Ovi probably just grabs another Misk. That was bait. I mean, like I said, I haven't played against this deck. I have no idea what the bait is. Misk don't protect your dragon? Yeah, I know that. Activates Phoenix Rising. He's got the... I know he has Gemini Spark. So Ablation is out. I can't stop Ablation though, right? Because I can only stop the activation, not the effect.
Yeah, Captain, we know! We know that!
Okay. Is this a Gemini? Is a Gemini. I mean, I don't know where we're supposed to do this. Like, he still hasn't normaled. I'll tell you what, let's screw it. Let's do this now. I have no idea if this is like the correct timing, but we're going to do this now. Don't yell, this is an ASMR dueling stream. Okay, so he Gemini Sparks. So now we're basically forced to use this, because otherwise he's just going to pop our guy, right? So we don't get a say in this. We have to do this. No point in keeping you around, so I'll get rid of you. Maybe we should just pop lag here, actually. Okay, this is the normal. And then you got to special summon Renard. Activates the supervise. Again, the only thing I really know about this deck is it ends on Gearfried. That's all I know. I don't know when you're supposed to interrupt it. I don't know what's like the important things. Although, Toti said save negate for Ablation, but I don't think I ever had an opportunity to negate this. Like, straight up. Like, because he put it onto the field face up with a skill, there was just no... I couldn't have negated it. Because we can't negate the effect activation. We can only negate the card activation. Okay, it goes into Charles. Phoenix Gearblade. Straight to battle. Okay. So what does this do? During the main phase, discard a card, special summon a Gemini monster from your deck as an effect monster that gains its effects. Tribute to the Gemini monster that treats as an effect monster. You can also draw one card on the field. Okay. Just going to equip one fire monster from your deck to this card as an equip. Hand engraver to this card. Then equip. This doesn't look good. So he can just do this, right? Well, that's only during the main phase, so maybe that doesn't matter too much. So we go Misk. Which he knew we had. What do we have left in here? We have tons of stuff. So we'll go Dig. I guess it has to be... Ooh. That's a little bit awkward. We could pop his guy, summon that with the thing. Right, we will activate our skill. I'm going to normal Overraptor. Use Overraptor effect. Grab Conductor Tyranno. Activate Ovi. Pop. Grab back... I don't think it matters. We'll just grab back you. Durendal's effect. Put these two into Lagia. One way to find out. We'll go for this, using this, and this. Summon out the boy. Rex effect. Summon the Rex. We use this. We'll just go to battle. Oh, I should have put that... No, it doesn't make any difference, right? Because this can't attack directly either way. Oh, we should have linked these two, but then we shouldn't have had that there. Activates Ablation. I don't know, we'll use this, I guess. Yeah, I think if I just summoned Baby and attack, I think we do just win this. But we didn't do that, so we lose. Yeah. I mean, we could have won if we summoned Baby and attack. And we could have sent Giant Rex to the graveyard. I don't think it matters. I'm pretty sure we're dead. Like, we could flip his stuff down, but we'd lose to the timer. Yeah, I don't think it matters. I think if we knew how to play this matchup, I think we just win anyway on, like, turn 2. We just negate the correct things and we just win. So, like, I think we would have won this if we knew the deck, but we didn't know the deck. And then he threw, which gave us a chance, but that wasn't enough. Yeah, I think we win that if we know what to negate. I still don't know what we're supposed to negate there, by the way. Like, the only thing people said was ablation, which is not a legal target. So I don't know what we're actually supposed to negate there. Sherry LeBlanc. So this is probably Defleur. I mean, this is okay. I guess this is kind of full combo. Just negate this. Oh, don't do that. I was actually going to go full combo and then bro just scoops. Just negate their skill. I mean, that's the big thing, right? It's like not really... Like, I need to play against Gemini like a bunch more times before I get the feel for like what the deck does and like where the chokes are. Like, I kind of have an idea of where they are on a lot of the decks now, but I have no idea for Gemini. No one fucking plays Gemini, right? I think that might be my first, maybe my second ever game against Gemini. Because just no one plays the deck. Dark Fluid. I don't really like playing against Dark Fluid, and I don't really know how to play against Dark Fluid. I played against this 3 or 4 times, but it was a very long time ago and not with dinosaurs. Maybe we'll just toggle off till this is done. Doesn't this deck, like, set up a little lock? Grab Sanctuary. What are we doing here? Has Bro been cooking, or is this, like, normal? I don't remember this deck doing big Salamangrate things. During end phase of turn, shuffle a Cyberse type monster from your graveyard into the deck. You can use the effect of Firewolf Phantom once per turn. Okay. Linking off into Witch. Add a Cyberse Ritual, Sonic Ritual. Let's Sonic Refresh. When an opponent Cyberse type monster declares an attack, destroy all monsters in the main monster zones. During the main phase of this turn, special summon from the graveyard as many Cyberse linked monsters as possible. Okay. You're going to try and turn me into Cyberse? What's going on here? If all monsters you control a Cyberse type monster, you can special summon from your hand. Okay. He's added Ritual and Sage. What the hell does Sage do? You can ritual this card with Silent Ritual. During your main phase, you can fusion summon a fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing monsters mentioned from your hand or field or graveyard, including Cyberse type monster. If this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can target a Cyberse or ritual spell in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Is this normal, Dwan? Is this normal Dark Fluid? None of this seems right. Cyberse Interrogator. You can special summon a Cyberse type tuner from your hand or graveyard in defense position. You cannot special summon monsters the rest of this turn. This is normal. The thing is, I've seen Dark Fluid. I've played against Dark Fluid before. I've never seen Cyberse Sage come out. Alright. Witch targeting Guardian. I haven't seen his combo from the start, but he will end on Dark Fluid at the very least. Dark Fluid's just an Omni, right? Honeybot, this is part of the lock, right? Neither player can target monsters card points to card effects, and those monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. The issue is they're links, which means I can't just, like, turn them all off. Three monster negates. Are they actual monster negates? Like monster, like anywhere the effect activates negate it? Or is it just like face-up monsters or something? Monsters on the field. So this is only if it targets, so that's fine. Everywhere. I mean, can I even play through that? I don't think I can. Once per turn, you tribute a Cyber-type monster. Spell trap cards and their effects cannot be activated during the battle phase's turn. If you interact Site Fusion, Cyber switch to your graveyard. Right, Dark Fluid comes down. Card is Link summoned, you can place counters on this card equal to the number of types of Cyber monsters in your graveyard. This card gets 25% you can't run it to the battle phase only. When your opponent pulls an activate effect, quick effect, you can move one count from this effect, negate the activated card, or the effect was activated. Okay. So we're just cooked, right? I mean, Misk is two cards. So that at least is going to get, like, 2 effects out of him. They aren't even once per chain. Yeah. Alright. Alright, we're going to go Fossil Dig. I think we actually grab Misk. Activate Misk. But I want to use the second effect of Misk. You were supposed to negate that. Okay. That's fine. I mean, we have to bait it out, right? So we'll go for the Misk effect. So this is going to be probably his first negate. I didn't expect to get this far, if I'm honest. You can stop that one. Let's configure graveyard. Cyber Slate monsters you control are unaffected by card effects except their own. Okay. That's important to know. Because that basically means I can't kill him this turn. Oh, I could attack over them? Although this guy's going to gain a load of attack unless I force him to use his shit. So that doesn't work either. Alright, we're going to summon out Overraptor. The issue I have here is, though, that I can't affect him with effects, and I can't attack over him in battle. Which makes things very difficult for me. So I think here we add Giant Rex. We'll just go Linkaribo. Have we normaled yet? We haven't normaled yet, right? Alright. I'm going to go ahead and do this then. Send that. Summon the baby. Overraptor. Send the baby. How do we want to do this, though? We can't leave anything in attack mode. And it's just going to negate most of the stuff that we do anyway. Alright, let's do this. We're going to go for this. I'm going to go for this. Go for Robin. Activate Pill. We go 1, we go 2. The issue is I need him to use his shit, right? I need him to stop my monster's effects, but I can't, like, force him to do so. I don't know, we'll just make a laggier. I think here I'm going to dig. And I think I'm going to grab a Misk. And the idea is that if he stops one Misk, we still have another one. But I can't fight him until he gets rid of these counters, right? Because he's just... This card gains 2500 attack for each counter on it during the battle phase only. So I can't just attack into it. Signet Crosswipe. Oh, my toggle was off! That's probably okay. Fuck. I always forget to do that. It's really stupid. I don't know. I'm just going to do this. I have no idea where I'm supposed to interrupt him, so I'm just going to hit the normal. I'm going to use Misk. Okay. Well, we have UTC live, and he's down to one counter. And he now can no longer negate UTC. He can just attack over UTC. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. Usually in this sort of situation, I'd flip his guy down, but I can't flip down a Firewall Dragon. And obviously, when he also has a card that basically says that I'm not allowed to affect his cards, that also creates more problems. Yeah, sure, that's fine. I will allow it. What's the next part of the plan here? Alright. That's not going to work how you want it to, my friend. Okay. So with that... I mean, do I just get rid of the lag here? It's going to get killed anyway. Everything went better than expected. How much damage is this? That's going to be what? 24 plus 5 is 29. That's almost just lethal on its own. Okay, Misk for 4. Summon forth Overraptor. If he just passed the turn, he had the biggest chance of winning? Yes, almost certainly. Sure, we'll go 1, we'll go 2. Summon this out. I guess we'll just do another UTC. I don't know. This is probably fine. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because he's out of counters, which means he no longer gets to be big and strong. So I think I just get to kill him now. I don't think we deserved that, you know, but I don't think he deserved it either. I think that was two dumbasses twiddling their thumbs, not understanding what the other one's deck does. I don't really know. Again, I don't know what the correct way to play around him is. There was probably a way, like a good way, to like play around what he did and his trap card that made him like unaffected by card effects. But like, even if he didn't have the unaffected by card effects, I still don't know how I actually beat him. Like, it's really awkward. Just because he specifically has to, because he gets the attack boost while he has the counters on him, it makes it really difficult. Because again, usually I would just flip a board down and then send them all to the graveyard with UTC, but that doesn't always work, right? Unfortunately, that's just how it be. Oh, we had some absolute bangers today, though. This one was like the sad one, but I think I just need to play more against thingy. We just need to play against Gemini more and like learn what the deck does. And I think that's fine, right? Once we do get it down, I feel like we'll be pretty good into that. But Gemini is still an annoying deck. But again, nobody plays it. And I think that's where we always fall apart, is when we play against decks that we don't play against often because no one plays it. It's like, we went the longest time without playing against Salad, just because no one was playing Salad. Like, for the longest time, just no one was playing Salad. And it made it so difficult to, like, learn that deck. So we'd go against it, like, once in a blue moon and be like, I don't know. But that is going to do it for us for today. We have gone over. We are half an hour over what we'd usually do. And we are still doing our watch-along. So our watch-along will continue tonight. We will continue to watch Vrains on the Discord. Anyone that wants to watch Vrains with us on the Discord, that will probably be in about 3.5 hours. So if anyone wants to do that, feel free. But for now, we are going to jump over and raid How. So make sure everyone says hello to How. I assume he's probably grinding the KC Cup, as we have been doing. Other than that, we'll be back on Thursday, where we will do more KC Cup grinding. We'll finish off the grind on Thursday. That is the plan. But thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Rossi? Maybe, but I think he probably will do it. Okay, right. Ghostly, what one is it that you wanted us to react to? Is it the most recent one? Or what one? Oh, you actually got some Rush replays as well, based. I just see this one. Yugi versus Yusei.